Zay and B.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? We back in the studio?
Back in the studio, man.
Yep. Feels good. It's your girl, Brooke
And your boy, Big Play Zay.
and we are
Balanced behavior. Hey, man, as y'all know, it's here, man. We are living with COVID.
Yep.
So,
Well, we don't have COVID.
we don't have COVID, man. Yeah, let's get that clear now. We living with COVID.
We're living in a world with COVID.
Yeah, this is the new norm, man. And so, we like to think about the future and go ahead and plan for the best, man. So we just talk about a couple things that everybody need to go ahead and adjust to and get used to it, man, because it's here for it.
That's right. So,
Man, well, one of the first things I want to talk about, man, is definitely returning back to work. Man, let me tell you, we are a split home, man. We have two situations. My wife, thank God she's able, but her job has her
working from home.
working from home, but it has its ups and downs now.
For sure.
And myself, I returned back to work.
Yes, he did.
Yes, it was a transition.
And that was after being home for 3 months?
Almost 4 months straight.
Almost 4 months
yeah,
straight.
almost 4 months straight.
Since March.
And so I can understand that a couple of people may need a little support from a mental health aspect.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
just the transition and just the new waking up and going back into my closet and preparing my day when I was so used to getting that extra 30 minutes of sleep. Mm-hmm. But I am thankful I did have somewhere to go, man.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man. Definitely prayers out to everybody that going through some tough spurts, man. But, man, we're here to inspire and bring some happy joy to your household, man. And hopefully we can help you through this pandemic. So on a lighter note, so how's everything been at the house?
Well, like you said, it has been an adjustment. It was a lot easier when you were there with me.
Right.
We could, bounce off each other and balance things out. Mm-hmm. However, now it is me home with our 2 kids. And on top of that, we have me working from home and them schooling from home.
Virtual school is in session, man.
Virtual school is
in session. So I see how the split homes are, and they want some parents, hey, I'm glad to send my kids back to school. And then they got some parents that's going through the struggle of virtual schooling.
Yes.
And we have 2 kids that are going with their primary school. Would that be considered primary school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kindergarten and 1st grade.
Yeah. So these are crucial points of their lifestyle, their life, that we want to make sure that we get the point across that we need them to have education first in their life. So.
Yes. So with that, it's been going well. The first week was, a little rocky because, of course, we had to get all the sign-ons, and it's like 10,000 sign-ons per kid. Like, to get on Canvas, you got to get on Teams for their meetings, and just so much stuff. It's still some things that I still don't know how to log into.
Man, my main thing is if this is the new norm, it's just how this may affect the social development of my kids. I noticed that at that point in my age, I remember meeting all those new kids and making new relationships and stuff. And I just want to make sure that I figure out some type of way. We got to figure it out, y'all, that the social balance of our kids is still in effect.
That's right.
Trust me.
One of the things that, obviously, like you said, they're missing out on, because it's not even just about school. They're missing it there, yes, of course, but also their sports. Our kids aren't in sports, dance, any of that right now because of, the situation. But, we have, that kind of takes us into the social piece of it, because we have a group that we feel comfortable with. I think people are starting to form their own social groups, social circles, so to speak.
But just on the upside of it, though, with our kids, especially with Zay, it's some hierarchy, man, that's on to the classroom that actually helped me develop as a person that I am today. I'm a smart and intelligent young man.
You are kind of smart.
Yeah, I am kind of smart, but I am kind of funny too. Hold on, man.
Yes, you are kind of funny. So that must be where
Yes.
Xavier gets it from.
Yes, that's where Xavier gets it from. He may be the first child that I know to be in advanced virtual schooling, but he is also the first child that I know to get in trouble in virtual school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, so let me tell you how it went down. Because you weren't there, you were at work.
Right.
So I am in the next room working from home in my little office, and my son is in the kitchen doing his virtual learning. You know, they're on camera with his classmates and his teacher. And, you know, I can hear his teacher talking. And the next thing I hear is, Xavier, please stop. So, of course, I'm like, well, what in the world is going on? So I get up from my desk and I go around, and come to find out, Xavier in the camera making faces.
All in the camera.
And I'm like,
himself, man. They couldn't help it.
Xavier, I'm in the background. Y'all know now, parents. I know y'all can relate, because those parents that are virtual schooling their kids, I know y'all be in the background on the side of the camera, out of the lens, like. And see, we got to keep in mind, we got to remember, that's one of the tough parts too, is trying to remember that the kid is on camera, so you can't be walking through. The child be having on my scarf out, I be having on my pajamas, all kind of stuff. And I be having to remember to take the long route to get to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just so much. But yeah, so I'm in the background fussing Xavier out.
What you think you doing?
But
About being the class clown in virtual school.
in virtual school, my boy still getting there, still getting it in. You know, that's how it is though, man.
Y'all.
He just a genius, man. And sometimes he get bored when the class don't move fast enough. He just like to be challenged, and you know.
And to make matters worse, the teacher sent me a message.
Uh,
Sent me a message.
already, man. Already.
Y'all, it was week 1.
Week
She
one.
done sent me a class dojo message talking about Xavier was not focused at school today.
Yeah.
I said, Lord have mercy. I had to take away Fortnite, y'all.
Mm,
I had to take away Fortnite, and that cut him deep.
that cut him deep.
It cut
man.
him deep.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. I can see, you know, the culture of Fortnite, how it's affecting him. You know, even when we go out in public, you know, just randomly, every 5 minutes, he just started doing an emo dance for no reason, man. For no reason at all. He just started dancing, man. So I have taken note, and I'm trying to make sure we manage that properly and stuff. But it gives him character and confidence and stuff, and he's a great competitor. So I do like that much, and I can tell on the game he's a leader because he always taking everybody's good weapons. But you know, just move forward. Like we was talking about our social circles now. And our social
Yes.
circle, like, okay, with COVID, I get it. Everybody is starting to try and live with COVID, which
Right. Trying to get that
yeah.
sense of normalcy
Yeah,
back.
and it's a transition. We got a separate group of people who are waiting for the old ways to come back. And then we got some people who are just overly cautious. And then we got some people who are just like, let's see where we can manage ourselves and start building real trust relationships.
Yeah.
And then we got everybody that's in Georgia, you know. And no disrespect, man, but in the GA and the A, man, they are turned up, man. Let me tell you, man, I don't see
And you were, what are y'all called, Georgians?
I'm a Georgia boy.
You
That's
a
what
Georgia boy.
I'm just a
So
Georgia
you ain't
boy.
talking about them.
No, I
Because
ain't
you are
talking
one
about
of
it.
them.
I am one of them, but
So you can talk.
Yeah, but it's like no disregard. It's like a whole new cornucopia down there, man. You know, but
Speaking of Georgia, and I'm sorry, I'm going to throw this in real quick. I just saw on CNN where a group of black people got together, put their money together, and they're building a whole new city called Freedom, Georgia. Ain't that dope? Now, that's dope.
yeah, that's super dope.
Come on,
man.
y'all. Let's get our money together.
Let's get it together, man.
We need
I
a
know.
city in North Carolina. Freedom, North Carolina.
Yeah, man. That's what
Let's
we're
get it.
gonna talk a little business today too, man. So
Okay, I digress. I'm sorry.
All right.
Back to your point. We
yeah.
were talking about social circles.
yeah, so our social circles and stuff, and everybody's starting to categorize and stuff, and you know we're getting used to what we think is going to be the new norm and stuff. And so what we have been doing, we have been
Sticking with our circle.
sticking with our circle and stuff, and socially still gathering.
And
stuff.
basically, let's kind of elaborate a little bit on what that means. right? So sticking with our circle, we have a group of people that we trust, that trust us as well, that we feel comfortable around. And we know that, we shouldn't, we know that if they have been around something, then they would tell us. Right. Like, they
not saying that we know they're not going to be perfect, but we still practice social distancing.
Right,
like,
we do.
We didn't kind of cut out the hug goodbyes and the extra heavy daps and stuff like that. But we still have conversation, gather amongst each other. We get about 4 feet. We ain't even gonna be saying, we ain't keep it a buck. We don't be 6 feet, but we be about 4 feet.
Give me my space,
just in case we want to throw some spades and something like that. Card table ain't but 6 feet, and you got about 2 feet of arms in front of you, so about 4 feet of distance and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. So, but we, and in those circles, it's just a common understanding that, okay, well, if you're gonna be doing some traveling the weekend before, you might want to quarantine yourself before you come back through.
Don't even call me.
Yeah.
To come through.
And if you definitely feeling up under the weather and stuff, the same protocol that you would probably use at work, man. But we can tell the stress relief that it gives to our household to have that downtime and to have that humanity take place amongst each other and that fellowship and stuff, man. It really has helped us get through these moments and also help us deal with when we do have people in our lives that are dealing with a whole bunch of stuff, man, because it's still things are happening. We still are having people death in their family. We still have people still looking for jobs. We still have people who's losing the opportunity to work too. So, just that mental health that you can give yourself that we all need to be cautious of is really important that we stay focused on that and just bring that to a head.
That's right. So make sure you wash your hands as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
And wear your mask. And I think we're going to leave them at that.
We're going to leave them at that, y'all. And we'll be checking back in with y'all, man, and just showing much love from the Carrington family with balanced behavior.
And we out.
Peace. Yep.
They and B.